I'm live. It says I'm live. Anybody care to join me? Anybody hanging out? Want to come hang out with me? I did not pick a very good place to sit. I'm sitting on my floor and it's hard and it's hurting my feet and my legs and my butt. I hope I remember to put this on public. Hi, Barbara. Yay, I did put it on public, but you know what? I have my camera over here and you guys are over here. I always mess that up. How are you? What's happening? What's going on? Yay me. I'm good. I'm happy now. Hi, Carrie. And I left my glasses in the other room. Excuse my beautifulness. Let me just give you guys a little... Hi, Delia. Gosh darn it. I have to... Where to look? I'm going to show today painting my competition. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. And I'm sure you're going to win. Hi, Annette. Everybody calls me Anita. They can never remember my name. Hi, Charlotte. You're listening on your drive home. Good. You don't have to look at me because I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys have heard my yammerings everywhere about the wonderful time I had with Davina at Disneyland on, what day did I go? Wednesday. You know, I go to Disneyland a lot, and not every single trip is a good one. Sometimes you don't click with someone, but you just stay and you have a good time. I clicked with Sab. We had a great time. I had the best time with Davina. We had so much fun. But I made a decision before we went that I was going to step out of my Weight Watching shoes and have some sugar and have some of the Halloween treats because I love cake. I could sit and just eat cake. I could do it for a living. Hostess should hire me. But I have no regrets on eating all the yummies and having all the fun. She's so nice, Barbara. I mean, oh my gosh, she's fabulous. She has some fun news coming up to share with all you guys too. In case you guys don't know who I'm talking to, it's Davina over on Skinny Jeans for Lifetime. She's a lifetime member of Weight Watchers. She's an Aussie. She's here from Australia. She's the sweetest thing in the world. Her husband and her children, they I don't know what they're doing over there that we're not doing over here in raising our kids, but what well-behaved young men and so polite. And, you know, here they are all the way over here at Disneyland, and they probably want to run around and do Disneyland, and they were stuck with their mom's old broad friend, and they could not have been nicer. I mean, what a fun trip. It was so much fun. I just wish Steve could have gone. But this and this and this and all this stuff, and these are the lovely parting gifts I got from eating cupcakes. Let's see, we had a piece of cherry cream cheesecake. Oh, so delicious. We had a blueberry and maybe like blue velvet cupcake with a hitchhiking ghost on it. And then when I got to the park, I did something crazy I've never done before. It is sugar punishment, Barbara. Totally. It'll take a couple days and then it'll be gone. But it's a good reminder next time I think I want to do it, you know? It's only a special occasion. But since I watch all the Disneyland YouTubers who have been showing us all the delightful treats that are there for Halloween, there was one in particular that I wanted. It's the Rest in Peace cupcake, and it's a brown, just a chocolate cupcake, and with paper around it. It has a white chocolate tombstone that says Rest in Peace, and then it has crunched up Oreo on top so that it looks like dirt. Well, I got to the park. They were already there. They were back in the park somewhere, and I got to the park, and I went and bought my new ears because I needed some Halloween ears, and I went straight to Jolly Holiday, which is a bakery on Main Street, and I bought that cupcake, and I sat by myself, and I ate it. I've never done anything like that before. I'm that girl that, like, when I'm at the park with other people, before I did Weight Watchers, I was always afraid to bring up food and say, hey, let's go have something to eat, or let's have a treat, because as a fat chick, I always felt like I was just drawing attention to me, like, look at the fat girl, she needs to have some sugar. So I never indulged. but I did on Wednesday, and oh boy, was it good and fun. I have to tell you guys this one. Oh, let's talk about weigh-in real quick. I did not go to weigh-in today, and I didn't go for a couple reasons. And that's a big, fat, hairy deal for me because in the almost 3 years I've been doing this, I think this may be only the third weigh-in that I have not attended. And you guys, if you see my fingers, I apologize. It's in bad shape. I didn't go for 2 reasons. One reason, in case you haven't heard, my beautiful boy, my sweet Oliver, who lately has just not been so sweet, is camping with his dad. In fact, he called me right before I jumped on here to talk to you, Swells. Do you have your water? Do you have your water? He says, Nana, I miss you. We're sitting in Starbucks so that Dad and Jessica can charge their phones. Today's kids, right? So anyways, they left. Oliver's dad picked Oliver up Wednesday night. And Steve and I have just been like this, literally. I don't hear any, Nana, something's wrong, or Nana, I'm mad, or Nana, can you... It's just been so delightful. I mean, I love my kid more than anything, but I need this time, and Steve needs this time. So, going back to I can never make a short story long story short. So last night, Steve and I had a nice dinner, and we just relaxed, and we watched Access, which is a music channel. We get to see the bands we like, and he had some tequila, and I had some vodka, but I mean, I was okay. It was fine. It was like I didn't have too much to drink. And this morning, so then we went to bed, and Clara, our little Clara dog, there's something wrong with her lungs. She's having trouble breathing. She's been okay today. I've been keeping an eye and an ear out for her, but she was like up all night having trouble. So this morning I opted to sleep in, and I have no regrets. I can always go to a meeting tomorrow. I can always go to a meeting on Sunday. And so there's my weigh-in for Friday. I guess I must have disappointed people because you guys are leaving. That's okay. I don't care. Is that in California? I thought it was Disneyland, Annette, is in California. That's original Disneyland. Disney World is in Florida. I'm in California. I'm a California girl, down to the bone. I know, Terry. Both our dogs, they're old ladies. I mean, oh, you have, Barbara? I've never been. I don't know that I will ever go because, like, Disneyland is so small, and it's the OG, and it's my roots, and it just has a special meaning to me. And there's a lot of other places I would rather visit, if I had the money, than Disney World, to be honest. I don't know, but if somebody said, hey, Anita, here's a trip, I'm not going to turn it down. As far as my weight, I feel a little bloated. I had bread. Was it crazy? It's so big. I mean, it's like so big compared to Disneyland. Disneyland is poquito. I feel a little bloated. I had real bread. We ate like the queens that we were that day. Oh, I have to tell you guys this story. So I get through our messages from her that she's not a big ride person. Davina. Yes, ma'am. So I get down there, and sure enough, she tells me that her boys and her husband have been on. She's naming all the big rides, but she clearly didn't go on the rides, and I'm like, what the heck? So I got her on a couple rides, but she doesn't like the drops. She's like, every time we got on something, does this one have a drop? In her sweet Aussie accent, she has the most beautiful skin. She's just so beautiful and sweet and wonderful. Anyways, so I said, let's go on Splash Mountain. I said to her boys and her husband, you guys want to ride Splash Mountain? Oh yeah, because they're guys, they'll ride anything. Well, to get to Splash Mountain, if you didn't go there as often as I did, you wouldn't know this, but okay, to get to Splash Mountain, you walk by the big, huge drop. And had she seen that drop and realized that's where I was taking her, I'm pretty sure she might have opted out. I don't know for sure, but I wasn't going to take the chance. So I took her around Fowler's Point, which is just this little area of Disneyland where they park the Columbia, people not even aware that it's there, so that she didn't see the drop. And then we went around and we went back and got on the boat and rode it and we got so wet, Barbara. And but the thing is we told, I knew from experience, if you sit in the back, you don't get as wet as you do in the front. So physics is not my strong point, because that's usually the case, but what happened was Davina sat in the very back, and then me, and then her two boys and her husband, but there was another one. Was there 6 of us? Anyways, the weight of putting the bigger people in the front of the boat just made, when we went down, all the water went over them and onto me and Davina. It was so funny. It was so much fun. It was probably the most fun I've ever had on that ride. And it was just a great time. And check this out. This is how good of a time we had together. They are headed to San Diego, and they're gonna go to Las Vegas on during their last couple days in Los Angeles. Davina and I are gonna spend the day together, and Steve and Mike are gonna go golfing. 6 pounds in 1 week, Anna Maria? 6 pounds back up to 201. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic, and don't let it get you down. Everybody that can hear me right now, it's full moon today. Yes, Barbara, I'm so excited. Now I just gotta figure out how I can see you. It's a full moon today, and the beauty of me not being able to hear you, good. Then you're on your way to getting those pounds off. Don't panic, and don't get down or depressed. Just hit the reset button. See, Barbara, it will come right back up. It's a full moon. I don't believe in the Friday the 13th thing, but I do. It's your birthday, Gina. Happy birthday. Oh, you can get wild tonight with this moon. I fully believe the moon affects people. It may not affect everybody, but it affects me. It affects people in ways that they don't even realize it. And tonight's going to be a doozy. Happy birthday. Does Sandy know? We need to tell Sandy so she'll sing happy birthday to you. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, real quick, if anybody is watching me right now that is new, that Barrett sent over, it's really weird. I had some really nice comments on my last video when I was driving to Disneyland from a couple of gals who Barrett sent over because we were all in the same age group. New day, new points, track it, move on. Mary Jane, you got it. You hear that, Anna Maria? We're all on your side. We'll get you back there. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, stick around. Okay. Oh, so I wasn't able to answer my comments right away, but I was able to read them because I was reading them while I was driving, which I shouldn't. Okay, the name of Sandy's channel is Let's Get Fit with Sandy. Go over, tell her it's your birthday. Somebody go tell Sandy that it's her birthday. Anyways, so I had some new gals that Barrett sent over, and I couldn't answer my comments right away because I was busy and tired and, life. And I went back to answer them today, and they were all deleted and all gone, and I don't know if they thought I was being rude because I didn't answer quick enough, or I don't know what happened, but if any of you folks were kind enough to leave those comments, come on back and leave me another comment. Here's the thing, guys, and I'm so tired of talking about it, but for anybody who's new here, I have hand problems. I don't know if you can see it. I'm in a lot of pain with this hand, and it's my dominant hand. This hand is starting to get it too. So when I comment back, I dictate, and then it doesn't always come out correctly, and then I erase it, but I read everything. And if there's something that needs to be answered, I'll answer it absolutely, but sometimes it just takes me some time, you guys, because I'm trying, like today, guess what I've done today? Go on, guess. Nothing. I slept in, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, filled up my water a couple times, but I'm just giving the hand a break today. I didn't do anything yesterday. I'm not doing anything today. Steve told me, he's like, don't make the bed. Even though I had to make the bed because of the sick dog. But please know, you guys, that I would never not comment back to you. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not rude. He's so wonderful, Barbara. And you know what? This is a really hard week for him because his mother passed away. I don't remember if it's the day before 9/11 that she passed or the day after. Obviously, I wasn't dating him at the time. Hi, Brenda. My sister-in-law's name is Brenda. So he gets down right when September hits. Well, look who's on the train and came in to chit-chat Paddiwack with us. I was just talking about you. Davina's here. I wish I could just keep her here. Steve is like, because, I can't stop talking about what a good time I had and how much I love her. And he's like ready to stick me on a plane and send me to Australia. He's like, well, you can always, he's way too anxious to get rid of me. So I'm sitting here with my little ice thing. Davina can vouch for me. All great things. Yes, thanks, Barbara. Barbara, I loved hearing your voice on Sandy's video. You guys really did a great job. We've got a room all ready for me. Don't tell Steve. He's just too anxious to get rid of me. I think he'd put me in first place. Anything to get me out of here. Poor guy. I'm so excited. Oh, there's 24 of us in here. Let me see if I can see. You know what? Another thing, you guys, is with my fingertips. Davina can vouch for me because she had to help me at the park with so many things. I should go. There's so far. And I'm not afraid of flying or anything, but I can't imagine the cost. And poor Steve is carrying the load around here right now. But I want to tell you guys, I don't have any feeling in my fingertips. It feels like somebody took a paring knife and just cut up my fingers. See, hi, Diana. So sometimes when I'm trying to hit the touch screen, it doesn't work. I'm sitting here going like this. Oh, very good. You know what? I have a ton of rewards that I need to figure out how to cash in. I wanted to get, now here's the thing that made no sense to me. I wanted to get the snacks with my rewards. They won't send them to me without me putting in a credit card number, even though I don't owe them a penny for anything. Shipping, everything is on them. And I don't have a credit card to put in there. Therefore, I cannot get this. It's so stupid. And I'm not bashing Weight Watchers because I'm a Weight Watcher till the end. I will always be a Weight Watcher. Weight Watchers is my jam. As you guys know, I keep it simple. I just do my thing. I count my points. When I'm out of points, I stop eating points. Unless it's a special occasion. What else is, let me see if I can see any of your guys' comments. WW support is great, Anna Maria. We're always here to be supported. Okay, Sandy. Jennifer, how's the baby doing? Hi, Susan, I missed you. I'm sorry. And you know what? Davina, I was telling them about how I tricked you into getting on Splash Mountain. Clara, I hope we don't have to put her down. But you know what? Let me just say this, and it sounds kind of, I don't want it to sound the way it does. When we got Clara, I got a call that day from the lady who babysits our dogs when we go away for a day or two. She was at a shelter, and Clara was going to be put down that day, and she took a picture of Clara and she put it in a mass email to all of her customers. And I opened that email and I saw that face, and I got in my car. If you guys knew my history with animals, you would just be like gobsmacked. I got in my car and I went and saved her. I went and picked her up. I didn't tell Steve. I didn't ask Steve. I just went and got her. and she's just so old, but she like has the spirit of a puppy. And just in the few years she's been with us, she's lived a really good life. I mean, she has like one tooth in her head, and Steve has to crack her little her treats for her. He's so good, my husband. Oh my gosh. He takes them and he cracks them for her so she doesn't have to worry about chewing them. You know what, Barbara? She is Kitty. When we got Kitty 5 years ago, was 12, and Clara is, I think she's like 14, and they live the life, man. They have beds in my bedroom. Clara has a bed in the bathroom, and they both have beds on the couch, and Clara has a crate. I mean, they're more comfortable than I'll ever be. So yeah, I think her time is coming soon. Yeah, she is. She's old. She's super old. Kitty is Steve's. Steve loves Kitty more than anybody or anything in the world. You should see how he treats that dog. It's kind of spooky. He's a good guy. He puts up with all of us. So anything else? Anybody? Going back to the deleted comments, again, I apologize. And if you're one of those folks, please come on back. I'd be more than happy to. Things are weird in the YouTube world right now because, in the YouTube Weight Watcher world, because so many of my friends are going keto. They're doing keto, and I wish them nothing but the best of luck. Yeah, Kitty loves Steve like that too. Weird. Yeah, they have a connection, don't they, Terry? The leaders, you know what, Jennifer, that's not even really what I'm talking about. They have names, they're called coaches now, but on YouTube, lots of I need a pillow or something. Lots of our Weight Watching pals have decided to go to keto. Amy's doing keto, Jess over at Living Healthy is doing keto. Of course, when I start talking about it, I can never remember who it is. And there's not a whole heck a lot of us Weight Watchers left. Let me see. There's Davina and there's me. I don't understand it either, Barbara. And I don't even know enough about it to have an opinion. I don't want to eat high fat either. It doesn't sound like anything that would sit well in my belly, but I don't know. I just want them all to have the best of luck. Jessica over at Living Healthy, just from what I've seen, she's having really good results, and I'm thrilled for her because she's been doing this for so long and she works so hard, and I'm just happy for her. I love all these people. I just want what's best for them, but in complete and total honesty, I don't watch them because I don't do keto, just like I wouldn't expect somebody who's doing keto to watch me doing Weight Watchers. Now, when Amy's on, and she's sitting in her car rambling the way she does, blobbity red-headed nurse, blah, 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 I always tune in. And I always say hello. I need to check in on her. I need to check in on Dakota and Judah's marriage, wedding. I need to say hello and give her my support and love. But when they start talking keto, I just check out. And it's not for any personal reason, of course, at all. Why am I even talking about this? Oh, because I feel like I used to have, like I'd turn on, Sandy, of course, I watch. Carrie has kind of been a little hit and miss, but when she's on, I watch. And now I just kind of feel like everybody's going to keto. It's so crazy. But I wish them all the best. Let's see. And then, okay, so we have Joan over at Joan's Point. I have the trouble saying Joan's Pointed Plate. Joan's Pointed Plate. She's Weight Watcher, lifetime. So there's her. And then her partner in crime, Denise, Dish with D. She's Weight Watcher. Okay, so right on. There's two Weight Watchers. There's Davina. There's me. Barrett Pastor. Now, I thought she was a Weight Watcher, but I think now she's going to keto too. I'm not positive. I clicked on her video today, and she was with all keto folks doing keto stuff. So I'm not sure about her. Who else is there? I don't know. Yeah, I said Dish with D and Joan. Joan and pointed are so hard to say together. Joan's pointed plate, Joan's pointed plate. So, yeah. Yeah, and I stay aboard. Yeah, I'm hoping that Carrie, I have a feeling, I don't know, I think when it starts cooling off, no, she's not, who's not what? Oh, I just got a message. Thank you, Diana. You do? You remember that? I love that you just said that. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me because I love doing this. I'm so lonely, you guys. I'm like the loneliest person. So being able to get on here and chat with these swells, it just makes me happy. You know, now and then I'll look at the other ladies. I look at Carrie and everybody. And so Barrett is not doing keto or she is doing keto? And I have I don't have as many subscribers. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much, because I love you guys too. She isn't keto. Okay, well, her video today was keto, so I'll go back and watch them. And I just love doing this. It's so much fun, and I have to. Hi, Rachel. You haven't missed anything. Oh, Kim, the prep whisperer. She is. Oh, and then Christy at Planning is Healthy. If you don't know Christy, you have to go see Christy at Planning is Healthy. She's fabulous. I just love her to pieces. Thank you, Della. Smack Vision. Thank you, Barbara. Yes, Angela's over there kicking major booty. Caitlin's dropping out for a little bit. She's going to be back, though. Hello, Heidi. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you. You're in a group of just lovely, lovely ladies here. Hi, Maria. Oh, my gosh, Maria. I think I did tell you I was going to pop on, right? Nobody's missed anybody who just came in. I'm so, like, with not having my bub here. Barrett is counting carbs while doing Weight Watchers. Heidi, welcome. Heidi, are you a Weight Watcher? Or are you on a different program? Or were you just cruising around the YouTube and you saw my yakety yak face going? That was another thing, too. I'll bet you $100 million that Michael and Troy are going to go back to Australia and go, yeah, we had to spend a day with one of my mom's friends and the lady never stopped talking. She didn't shut up for a second, that lady. So yeah, it's also too, it's with, since I don't feed my family. Hi, Jillian. How are you? I could just sit here all day. Maybe I will. No, that lady, she wouldn't shut up. Yeah, Mima, where have you been? Actually, I read that something's going on. I hope you guys are okay. Hi, I'm on Weight Watcher. Just waited today. I'm down 16.2. Rock on, lady. Very good. You're looking for new YouTube weight watching ladies. Okay. Did you hear all the ones I just mentioned? You know what I'll do, Heidi, is after I'm done, I'll make a list down below for you in the comments section of this video. If I forget, remind me. That's a wonderful loss. Yay. It's so great, isn't it? It's the best feeling when you get down. I love it. What's the saying? Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. I 98% back up that saying, because when I'm feeling small, I love it. But when I was eating that cake at Disneyland, but look at all this, what it did to me. But it was fun. Heidi, welcome. I love it when we have a new Paddiwacker in town. It's just, now I have 3,002 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I've been sitting here talking for half an hour. And you know what? Keep an eye on Davina's channel, because she has some exciting news to share, and I don't know when she's going to do it, and I'm about to burst because I want her to do it soon, maybe when she gets home. She brought me a lovely package of gifts. If it didn't take me half an hour to stand up, go in the kitchen, and come back, I would. She brought me. They have sugar-free. Hi, Lisa. What are you doing, lady? How come you're not at school? I guess it's late. Oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock. I was planning filming soon. Precious family member that I've been sitting. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I had been wondering where you were, and then I read you posted on somebody's video. Maybe it was Sandy's. And I'm so sorry for your loss. We have missed you. We look forward to you coming back when you're feeling up to it. Who made my cup? Sitting in the parking lot about to go home, left early on a Friday. Good for you, girlfriend. How are you liking the new position? I need to get a new, this one's melted. Okay, what was I going to say? Weight Watchers. I'm excited to be a Weight Watcher. You know that? I found my niche, and I know what I'm doing, and it's a good feeling. Good. Good. Nothing worse than getting a new position that you don't like, right? I wish I could work right now. I miss working. I love our Weight Watcher community because I just do. It's just a special feeling that I get with you guys, and that I am so happy to have something to share that I know a couple things about. I don't know much about anything, but I know my Weight Watchers. And you guys, for anybody who's struggling, yeah, they're coming. They do it every 2 years, and I'm just going to kick back and wait and see what it does. For anybody who doesn't know, I do regular Smart Points. I don't do freestyle. It is a special group, Mary Jane, and everybody's just so great. Okay, so my cup, I don't have mine right here. I have my original, my OG cup. This is the first one I got when I started Weight Watchers. I ordered it from Tervis, and they're really expensive. I mean, they're ridiculously expensive, which is why I haven't made them available. I did contact them once, and I asked them, hey, if I give you guys the okay with my design, somebody wants to spend that crazy amount of money, can they order one? And they turned me down. They said, no, lady, but thanks for asking. It doesn't even look like me anymore, my cup. My hair is all grown out. I don't have any bangs. I might have to have a new caricature drawn up. But yeah, that's the history of my cup. They're just too expensive. I need to find another place to do it. I noticed that some of the other ladies that have their merch groups, but I can't even do my description box. See, that's what I need, is I need a laptop. I need a computer, and that's why my videos lack all the wonderfulness that the other ladies have all that stuff in their description box. I can't get into my description box. But you know what? I think I'm feeling like I missed my meeting today, and I think I'm feeling like I missed it. I was okay with it this morning while I was sawing logs. It was A-okay that I wasn't getting my happy ass out of bed to go, and I want to hear was today's meeting about low carbs or about carbs? Excuse me, guys, I got an itchy nose. This house is full of dust. Out this window right here, this whole side of our house. Do I watch Jen's Weight Watcher journey? I do not, no. There's eucalyptus trees all the way down, and all of the windows to our house are all the way down. So I could scoop up a fair amount of dust and dirt and box it up and send one to each of you and still have leftovers. Oh, Mary Jane, so you went to the, whoops. Let me see if I can get that back up. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to see if I can find a meeting tonight. How many points do you count for chicken breast? I cannot find it. Okay, you asked the right lady, Diana. Are you doing regular Smart Points and not freestyle? I wish I had my information in here with me. I believe that, I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I do have it. It's like so low. I think like 3 ounces is 1 point, or maybe even 4 ounces 1 point. It's really super duper low. An egg is 2 Smart Points. But I can find out for you, Diana, and when I'm done doing this, I'll see if I can answer you on your actual question. If I can't, I'll put it in the comments below for you. I'm happy to help. Freestyle just is not my bag. Come here, Clara. Come here. The ladies want to say hi. Come here. Come here. You're probably wondering, Mama, why are you sitting on the floor talking? Say hi. Why don't I do freestyle, Heidi? I don't do, say hi. Hi, stinky girl. Stinky girl with 1 tooth. Look over here. Look in the camera. Say hi. She's a pretty girl. Barbara's saying hi to you. Barbara says she's got like 1 tooth in there, poor thing. All the ladies are saying hi. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't do freestyle because I have to have everything accounted for. I can't eat zero pointed foods. I'm kind of an obsessive, I'm kind of OCD. Everything I have to know exactly how many points are. Why I have a good answer for that, Jillian. So I have to count everything. I cannot in my mind, because it's a little screwy, eat zero point foods. Now, also for me, the problem I found, I love chicken. I can eat chicken for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So I wasn't losing weight because I was like, 0 points for chicken? Yahoo! And I was eating a lot of it. We'd go to Costco and get rotisserie chickens, which are a little extra in points anyways because they pump stuff into them. But I don't care because they're tasty and I'm going to die someday anyways. So there's certain things that I don't pick my battles with. So that's why I just don't care for freestyle. Jillian, we named her Kitty because when we first got her, she's a rescue too. And when we brought her home, she wouldn't let us pick her up or anything. She would just crawl up on the couch and sit on the couch. And her posture is that of a cat. We noticed it right off. We think that maybe, oh, hi, Susan. I can talk, huh? Poor Steve. Thank you, darling. That's so nice to hear. YouTube was like made for us who just like to talk, right? And I didn't realize how much I talked until I got older. It's funny because, anyways, Kitty, her posture is that of a cat. So we think that wherever she spent all of her life was like in a house with some crazy cat lady or something with other cats because she cleans herself like a cat. She acts like a cat and she looks like a cat. So we named her Kitty. I thought it was a genius idea. Not too many kitty dogs out there. I was answering somebody's question. Mary Jane retracted a message. My hand's itching. That's another thing. I think the dog's shampoo has something to do with it. Christy, I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Were your ears getting a little warm around the rims? Because I was just singing your praises. Christy's here, you guys, from Planning Us Healthy. Go to her. I was just talking about her. She is like this major planner of foods, which I don't do. I started to talk about that. I watch her because I love to watch her because she's easy. The people I like to watch because they're relaxed and they're easy. My motto is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I say stupid about myself. Is Denise here too? Oh, that D, Davina. I called D Davina. I don't meal prep. One, I don't enjoy cooking. I did it to keep my children and my husband's alive, and that was the only reason. I'm not good with knives. I'm afraid of chopping off my digits. I just don't love to cook, and I've always felt like there's something wrong with me because I'm a woman and I don't like to cook. So I guess I never was honest about my feelings. I don't like to cook, all right? And my mom's an excellent cook, and I never really learned how to cook. Thanks, Diane. I'm glad I'm not alone. And there's other things I like to do and I'm much better at than cooking, so why waste my time in there? Cooking is stressful. Unless you're Christy and you know what you're doing. She's amazing. When I was watching you this morning, honey, it's when I usually watch everybody. I don't comment because I'm laying in bed. Always leave that stuff in. That's the best stuff. They were Yummo, Terry. I had to give some to my neighbors because else I would have eaten them all out. Eaten them all out? No. I have a cook with me I'm going to do today, I think. I'm so glad. That Mexican lasagna, my mom used to make it with all the full everything. Oh, it's so, so delicious. So we got Christy's a meal prepper. Lots of the ladies do, also what they do is, I love eating, so I have to cook. See, that's, okay. Ding, 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 Barbara, you just nailed it. I don't love eating. It drives Steve crazy. He loves to eat. My poor husband, who works so hard, He supplies everything in life for grandfather. That's hysterical. Um, he loves to eat. He loves food. And then he married this Yahoo who doesn't like to do either one. Just almost during the week, since Oliver's here, I don't feed him well enough, and I feel bad for it. And since this has gotten worse, it's gotten worse in the kitchen. I had so much fun in the cook with me before the cannoli because my hand worked. It wasn't a struggle to cook, and I was so excited. I've been talking for 40 minutes. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. When I say I love you, I am not just saying that because I truly, ask Davina. I'm just like this in person. Hi there. Is it Patricia? It's Patty, right? It's Patty. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. And then I'll be a happy camper when Steve gets home and he'll know why. And oh, Barbara, I just love you so much. I started to tell you when I heard your voice on Sandy's video. I played it a couple times because it was like it brought me closer to you. Oh, thank you, Diana. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. Does anybody? I tried to do an Ask Me Anything video, but nobody asked me anything. Because I've led kind of an interesting life. You know, I've done things. Look at my Liebchen up there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. You're a Nana too, Mary Jane? Oh. There's days where I really wish I wasn't. I have to be honest with you. So the other day, so get this, the other day, the Wednesday that Casey was picking Oliver up, Steve has this thing, and I guess I understand, he doesn't like people in our house when we're not here, even though they're our kids. He grew up differently than I did. So I was out, I came in, I could hear them in here, and I'm like, okay, the kids are here. And Chelsea was with them. 15 and 24. Yeah, mine will be, Oliver be 10 in December, Tallulah's 1, and Benjamin's 2. So yeah, I walked in and there was Casey, Oliver, and Chelsea was here. I was like, Chelsea, so good to see. Oh, she looks wonderful. Some of you guys asked, does my family watch? Some of you guys ask about her, and I don't talk about her enough. She's doing fantastic. She's just beautiful. She's a little on the heavy side, but I'd rather have her be heavy and large than living on the streets and skinny. I have thought about doing YouTube, but if my boys would watch, you know, what I suggest about YouTube, which isn't really what you're asking, if you want to do it, do it. To this day, I don't really know. Like Diana said, I was laying on my bed and I talked and then I posted it and and I love doing it. I have so much fun, and when I really am just myself and I don't worry about offending anybody. You're worried that your boys would be embarrassed, Patty? Your boys don't have to know. The only people who know about me is because I finally was like, I have lived my whole entire life. My parents raised my sisters and I to be people pleasers. That, and what would I talk about? Whatever you want to talk about. It's your channel, and that's what I finally came to realize. See, Christy knows, just do it. And it's so much fun in it. And for anybody like me who isn't creative in other arenas of life, I can't paint, can't knit, can't crochet. My laundry, all of it comes out pink. I can't cook, but I can sing, and I can talk, and I can tell a good story if I have a story to tell, and I have a good heart, and to be able to sit here with the technology of today and just have all you wonderful friends and talk, it fills my heart so much. It just really does. I love it so much. I try to be somewhat entertaining. Is too big of a word. I don't show you what I eat in a day because I eat the same damn stuff every day. I could just make one video and post it every day. Thank you, Jillian. You know what? What was I gonna? Okay, so I was raised, this is important, to please everybody else in the world. Don't do this, Anita. Don't say that, Anita. Lower your voice, Anita. You know, I was always brought, you're an introvert, Terry. Oh, honey. Then I'm so happy. I wish I could do it full time, Christy, but I don't have any content to do full time. And I'm not doing it for the money. When I started doing it, I didn't even realize you could make money. Would I like to make more money? Absolutely, because then I wouldn't have to be bothering Steve for it all the time. I wish I could think of more things to do, but it is a lot of fun, and I don't know. I should try to think of things, and it has been hard to hold my camera too, which has been a drag, but my hand itches. But it's fun. And okay, so sorry. I never put myself out there as myself because I was always kind of squished down and told not to. You're too loud, you're too this, you're too that, you're too opinionated, you're too everything. So pretty much my whole life, I was not a fan of myself. I didn't like myself. When I was with other people, I felt sorry for those other people. I just assumed that those people would not care to hang out with me, so I would make visits short, or I would cancel purely for the reason thinking, I don't want this person to have to be stuck with me. I truly, truly felt that way. And then when I married Steve, because I was married once before, this wonderful creature never, ever, ever tells me not to do or say something. Never. I mean, there's been so many times when I embarrass the bloody hell out of that man, but he never corrects me. He never tells me, you know, please don't do that. Please don't say that. We don't agree on who's Kim's here? Which Kim? Hi, Kim. Hi, honey. She's always so sweet too. Hi, Kat. Oh my gosh, I have to start texting you when I do this, but I kind of just do it on the spur of the moment. So he's the first person in my life who just lets me be me. He just lets me be me. He lets me say the crazy stuff that comes out of my mouth. He lets me do my crazy ideas. I'm very sporadic. I mean, the things I've had that man do, I can write a book, and some of it's pretty funny. Some of it's really funny. And, you know, he's just amazing. You guys haven't missed anything. There hasn't been a party. There's just been me sitting on the floor talking about my dogs, and Kat was taming Ken. Was that the best? That video, oh my gosh. I love Walt with you, Kat. I love him with you. And then with the Ken and the Barbie, I mean, that's creative. I look at that stuff and I think, why can't I think of something fun like that? Oh my God, look how long I've been talking. I should shut up. But then I'll be here all by myself. Christy, I'm so glad you're here. Kim, Diana, all of you. Honestly, I'm so happy that you're here. I wish I could just wiggle my nose like Samantha, or do this like I Dream of Jeannie. My dad worked on I Dream of Jeannie. I should find a costume. My mom made me the perfect Jeannie costume for Halloween. Heidi, you know what? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I need to look it up. Over a year. I'm not sure. I get my date of this and my date of when I started Weight Watchers mixed up. I'm going to have to try to figure it out. My dad had the coolest job, and he was excellent at his job, too. His name is just really well known. Okay, I thought it was a party. Well, we can make it a party. We could say it's a party if I had some... That was so cute of Tamsin when she blew that thing and sitting on the toilet. Oh, Rachel, thank you. I wish I could think. I'm trying to think if I have any dad stories. One thing about my dad, which is, it always stuck with me, I thought it was funny. When he worked on Bonanza, Michael Landon was not a large man. My dad is not a large man. And when he worked on Bonanza, it was back when they were that age. And when people would come onto the set, visitors, he was mistaken for Michael Landon on more than one occasion. People would ask him for his autograph thinking he was, because they had the same kind of curly hair. And my dad was a good-looking man. I'm going to say it. I'm not saying I'm good-looking, but my dad, he was a looker. So I always thought that was kind of funny. You'd like my dad even better, Barbara. He's so cute. My poor sweet dad. Trying to think. I have a million and one stories about my dad. My dad worked on Star Trek. He worked on Mannix. I got a million stories, but I can't think of anything right now because of the pressure. I should probably just. Should I just go for the full hour? And why? Don't even. You're talking to the queen of typos. I don't care about typos. Yeah. My mom it used to drive me nuts. She would say, "Oh, your father, the America's sweetheart." I think she would get jealous because everybody loved my dad. Everybody still loves my dad. He's still alive, but he's just the nicest. He's like Steve. I married my dad. I wish I could. My dad did not like Tatum O'Neal when we worked on Bad News Bears. She would crawl up on his camera and annoy the bloody hell out of him. He didn't. And my dad doesn't dislike anybody. There you go, Brenda. Party favors for everybody. Oh, that Me TV. I watched that too, Mary Jane. And the other day I watched 2 episodes where Ben spanked 2 people. And I thought, wow, times have changed. How I'd love to do that. Some days Oliver just smack his butt for something. Not that I would, but it was just super interesting to see. Sorry, my hand's itching. Let's see, what else did he work on back in the... Just lots of things. His first movie was The Old Man and the Sea with Spencer Tracy. He worked on My Fair Lady. He worked on Funny Girl and Funny Lady. The guy got around. He got around. And my sister... She was training to be camera. Also, she worked with my dad on Starman with Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen. And then she went to work on China Beach and was on China Beach for quite a few years. And then she got married and had babies. So, all sorts of fun. Lots of fun traveling. Went to school in lots of different places. You know what? I don't remember even watching any of the Star Trek. We watched, he worked on the Monkeys, and that was always a fun set to go on. That was a lot of fun to go see my dad at work on the Monkeys. He always worked on the Burbank lot. When you guys see those front shots of those houses, especially like if you think of Partridge Family, and there's that curve, and even the Waltons and everything, there's that curve that's like in every movie, TV show, that's the Burbank lot. Oh, Davina, that would have been fun if I could have taken you guys down to the studios. I don't know if you're still here or not. But I spent my whole life down there on that set. And then on the Western lot, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a short-lived Western called Quest with Tim Matheson and Kurt Russell. I spent a lot of time on that set. It was a fun life. I was blessed with a good fun life. Lots of fun. I did meet the Monkeys. I need to find some pictures and pull them out. Davina, why I dropped the ball on that one. Big time. We just need more time. We need you to come out. We need you to move here. Then I'd have an actual physical friend. I haven't talked to Cindy in days. She has a new grandbaby. My friend Cindy, you remember, who moved? Okay, done. I'm sure where you live is much nicer. Are you on the train still? Should I have my mom pick you up at the train station? You know what? I'm just going to talk for the full hour because, you know what? It's my channel and I can do whatever I want to. I loved Peter, too. He was my favorite. Oh, you're at the hotel already? Oh, my gosh. Heidi, I'm in Southern California in a town called Simi Valley. It's actually in Ventura County. I'm not in LA County. Yum! But you're not telling us what you're having. Love you, Barbara, so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to hang up soon, too, so that I can quit bugging everybody. That's all I do is bug everybody. But it's been so much fun. Stir fry. I've never had stir fry because I don't like to eat. I watch Christy and I go, why would anybody want to do that? But she's so successful in her weight loss. 4+ pounds, lady, both of you. I seriously, when you said that, because I talk back to you guys when I'm watching you, I think I said, rock on! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. 4+ pounds. What was your secret? Was it just sticking to the program and keeping it simple? Because I find that that's when I do my best. When I don't have any alcohol, which we all know that's my nemesis. And I forgot to say, but Christy, you're so talented at what you do. I know, and I tell myself that all the time. You guys are adults, so you can always, you should be psyched, Cake. You know what? Should I have some more cake today? Maybe I'll make one of Denise's brothels. I have the stuff to do it. I'm going to do a cook with me after I hang up here. I owe you guys so much. I wish you knew how much you were doing for me by keeping me company. And on Steve's behalf, I'm going to thank you for him too. But then he'll come home and then I'll sit and I'll go, I talked to everybody and we talked about this, we talked about that. And he's going to look at me like, really? He's going to want to go to Mexican tonight. I think I will actually, lots more water too. Did you drink a lot of water? Good girl. Good girl. Thank you, Karen. That's the highest compliment. I want to be known. I was depressed for most of my life. Plus I have a gain of 2. Well, no, don't even think about that. That doesn't matter. Who cares? You lost 4 pounds. It feels good to be happy and to be thought of as a happy person. That was rude. All right, well, I wish I had something else. Was it 2 pounds? Christy, your channel really is fantastic. You really are doing a great job. I'm almost tempted to cook when I watch you, but I'll throw a meatball in the air fryer. How's that? Yes. Did you see her picture on Instagram, you guys? Kim got her arms done today. Kim and Kelly, the twins, my favorite people in the whole Weight Watching world. We eat, drink, and water. There you go. Eat, drink, and get married, as my brother-in-law would say. God bless her. She looked good in her picture. If you don't know who I'm talking about, let me know, but I'm sure everybody knows who I'm talking about. Kelly took a picture of Kim in her hospital bed having a cookie and a juice. I just love them so, so much. Oh, Christy, I mean it. And I love your demeanor, too. It's like you're doing everything right, but you're not so serious. And she did get her cookie, Patty. That's scary stuff. My hat is off to them for doing that. But I have no pain tolerance and things scare me but I hate the arms. Hate them. Karen, that's good news. That's wonderful news. Congratulations. It's such a freeing feeling, isn't it? Isn't it a freeing feeling to just not be sad all the time and feeling bad about yourself? You chickened out of plastic surgery. Rachel, I wouldn't call it chickening out. You changed your mind. Did she have? Yeah, she did have her cookie. She's got a picture of her holding a big ass cookie. May I ask what kind you were going to have? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer. I'm always interested in these things. If I could do anything, I'd do this because I just hate this. I hate this so very much. I think it ages me like 30 years. And you know, I was that bohemian hippie chick that you guys saw at school wearing Levi's, a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I had this exact hair and these exact earrings and waffle stompers. Remember the waffle stompers? Didn't wear a stitch of makeup. But now that I'm old, I'm not digging this stuff. Oh, yeah, that would be tough. I can imagine. It's a big step, and you know what? I don't say you chickened out though. You had a change of heart, and I'm sure it's all fine. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go because I've been talking for so long about nothing. But I just want to thank you guys so very much. For those of you I was gonna give some information to, I might have forgotten. Waffle stompers. I was a little mountain girl. I should have been in class, but I lived in a mountainy region, and I'd go up into the mountains, and I may or may not have been smoking stuff I may or may not should have been smoking. 365 lift many years. Wow. body lift is I feel bad. I'm sorry. I had 360 body lift many years ago. I have gained a lot of weight, but my stomach was basically fat. Something's not clicking with that for some reason. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. I'm going to go do a cook with me, and I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to go drive and get some food. It's 2:16. Thank you guys so, so, so much. Oh, the things I did, Diana. Me info. Okay, Heidi, I will do that. The channels, and thank you, and we're happy to see you. And again, I'm sorry about your your family member. I love you, ladies, so much. Thank you so, so much. And if anybody ever has an idea on something for me to do a video about, I'm always, just don't ask me to cook. Thank you, Brenda. Love you guys so much, and we'll see you soon, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, my finger, I might not ever be able to leave because I'll talk to you soon. Because my finger, there we go. Bye-bye, kids.